champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
I want to hear you.
And the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. At the end of the night, one team lifts the Lombardi Trophy. Who's it going to be? Thanks for having us one last time this season. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champion. The Chiefs, they are back in the big game for the 4th consecutive year. They won Super Bowl 57 and 58, lost last year to Philadelphia. How do they cap it off with a 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, it's just quite remarkable that year in and year out, in a league like the NFL, Mike, that just prides itself on parity, the entire league is set up to prevent dynasties, to prevent this exact situation that we have with the Chiefs from happening. But here they are again, disappointing. Underwhelming performance last year against Philadelphia. They're going to have to play a lot better here if they want to make it 3 out of the last 4.
In motion, Lamb. That's complete, left side to Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
47. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Now it's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
So Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
side by 40. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This one caught just past the pylon. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's down. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The RPO, that one is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They put Pickens in motion. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll throw again. Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. They put Pickens in motion. Lou will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
43!
Into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to get there. He got the first out, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. His throw left side is complete. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 14-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's second and 2. On the ground, Walker. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Rashad Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And left side, it's caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
But it leads to fourth down.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown Chiefs. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Prescott on first down. That one incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On second down, it's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
8-yard pickup. First down, Dallas.
Here we go, 40. Yeah! Here we go.
To the air again, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
15.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brings up third down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that one's Incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Yellow. 43.
Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 1-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's second and 2.
Kill. Here we go, ball 54. Here we go, 46. 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
46.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to take a shot down the field. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam.
This game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we've got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In a comfortable to the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Kill!
They put Pickens in motion. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. 3rd and 7.
Kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Kill.
Prescott now. Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield. Going to fire quickly to Worthy. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Finding room across midfield. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go, 46, 47, 27, 26.
First down, Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
47. Here we go, 46. 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Kill.
In motion, Lamb.
26.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On first and 10, here comes Walker.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Mahomes. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They run with Walker, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. Here's Mahomes. One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be third down.
15.
Throwing is Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He'll buy time left. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Prescott. On the move left. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Owens.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. 68 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
and 5.
at the 18-yard line.
Yellow. Easy. On the line.
On the handoff. Jones. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal.
Mahomes back. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success from 3rd down. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
54 line. Here we go, 46. Yeah! There we go, kill.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15.
Yeah! There we go. And 47. Here we go, 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Kill. 47. Here we go, 54, go to 50.
Prescott on first down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Dak can throw it here on first down. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Turpin, touchdown, Dallas.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Finding room at midfield. And he will score again. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, KC. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Dak going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Yeah!
Now Prescott. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And more of the same. Another interception. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run. It's Jones. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Cowboys take over
46, 46.
In motion, Lamb. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
47.
Second and 3 at the
47.
42-yard
Here we
line.
go, 40. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. That one swung out to Blue. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
Yard gain on the play.
Here we go, 46.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He's got his man. It's Pickens.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest. And this is the danger of trying an onside kick. Not only does the return team recover it, but they get enough of a return to now they set up their offense with great field position.
Now Jones. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's second and 6. This is Jones. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
Brings up third down.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That one is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that first set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
Here's a
6.
second and 6.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
He'll get this out wide. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, go.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
In motion, Lamb. A first down throw for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Prescott now. He's going to let this one go deep. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll air it out down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. And that'll do it for the 3rd time in 4 years. The Kansas City Chiefs are once again Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Another great moment for this terrific franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.